If somebody was to find themselves in need, we talked about the different ways that you may get contacted about providing resources to families, but how would somebody get in contact with your organization if they found that there was a need there?
Okay, we do have a website, which is www.familypromiseac.org, and we have a Facebook page, and information is on that as well. We have brochures that we have put some in schools and different agencies, because we are also an agency ourselves, but we are an agency that uses other social agencies to help us provide for these families as well. So they could be anywhere. There are brochures that are out there, different things like that. As I said, my number is out there, and a lot of people they have my number, so they call me, and it's just the way it is, and it's okay that way, because I'm here to help if I can help them, direct them.
In terms of your actual location for Family Promise, I know it's a national organization, but where are you centrally located here in Atlantic County?
We have a day center, and I need to explain the program a little bit, but we have a day center up in Egg Harbor City. It's at Zion Lutheran Church. We have a beautiful day center that provides a place for them to eat, a place for them to relax during the day, a place for them to work with the director and with our case manager, a place for the kids to play. We have a place where babies can sleep. And we are very, very fortunate, because we have a beautiful day center compared to some family promises. But that's where our families spend their days. Let me say this family comes into us and they're ready to go with the program. What will happen, they will spend their days at our day center, and like I said, they will do things like setting goals, finding out what they really need, talking with the case manager and the director, and any volunteers that might be there throughout the day. Around 5 o'clock, they are picked up by a van, which is a Family Promise van, and that van takes them to host congregations throughout our county that provide shelter, food, fellowship, fun, playing with kids, tutoring, helping homework, whatever, talking with the families and sharing with them, and they stay overnight in churches. And people from the church also stay overnight with them. And then the next morning they get a grab-and-go kind of breakfast, because these school systems that pick up our children, they come rather early. What will happen at the church, say I'm in Absecon, so the church will be ready that morning. Our van will come back that morning, I'm going to say 6:30 in the morning possibly. Pick the children up and take them to our day center in Egg Harbor City. That is where they are picked up by the school systems. It's just easier, because what happens every week, they go to a different church. And the reason for that is, if we do it consecutively in one place, then we become a shelter. And we really are not a shelter. We're showing love, hospitality, that kind of thing. We are an interfaith organization, so all various religions are all represented in this program as well. And they can stay in any place that people would be happy to have them, as long as it's a congregation or an organization. No one keeps them in their homes or in their private cars or anything like that. It's all through Family Promise from these churches, etc. And things.
Well, Barbara, thank you very much for your work with Family Promise. Again, Barbara Sabath from Family Promise of Atlantic County. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us today, and thank you also for your years in education.
Thank you. That was a pleasure.
Yes.
Sometimes.